Hello guys, can you hear me? Hi everybody. I'm just setting up. Hello guys. Just a minute. How is everybody? Hey, good evening guys. Good evening and good morning and good what time is it in New York? I think it's 11. And in California it's around 9 o'clock, right? So we're gonna do some live here. And so if you have questions, um, I'll try to answer everything. Yes, yes. You can hear me, right? All right. Let's see now. Right now I'm doing Brody's Ghost. And as you can see, um, it's well detailed. Hold on. Okay. Uh, there you go. Now we're in full screen. You can see that, right? This is a shot where Brody is still in bed and he's still sleeping, and there's a scene where I thought of making the camera pan around the room, so there will be scenes where you can see his um, dirty stuff around him. So there you go. Anyways, let's see. I'm sorry if I cannot speak any other language aside from English and Tagalog. I'm from Philippines, so I cannot speak in Indonesia. So I'm sorry. Can you make a Krita tutorial but not sped up? I'll try. Tutorial is not really easy for me. So I'll try. Once in a while, I try to upload something that right now it's easy for me to explain. So sometimes it's really hard to explain on everything. So, anyways, I'm gonna continue coloring. So I'm really sorry if we cannot speak in Indonesian language. So forgive me. Forgive me, guys. So, now I am working on a new animation. Let me post this. Where are we anyway? What are we talking about? Big boy. I don't know what you're talking about. Can you explain to me what you're talking about? The first wolf among us. So how do you come up with the idea of Brody? I don't know. I just thought of when I saw the first pages of Brody in comic book. Um, I thought it's a silent movie, so I don't need any actors to do any speaking. So I'll just do some grunts or anything or sound effects. I'll just pick it up from the internet and maybe try to flatten it up in the video or in the animation. So there's nothing special there. So the the animation will be um, just the first uh, few pages of the comics, which will be the silent scene. So that's the idea I thought of making animation because it's just that you know it's it's not easy when you visualize the animation. Um, so it's gonna be a little pain for me because it's taking a while to finish it, especially the last part of the animation that I thought of, the big scene. So hi guys, hi gaming gal. Are you a gal? Gaming gal? Are you a gal? Hi, if everybody has problem with my audio, just let me know. Well, I understand. I ain't easy beginner animator. I only been doing it for a few months. Uh-huh. Yeah, you know, the new Krita, I'm using the new Krita version right now. Let me see if I can show you. The new Krita. There. I'm using a version, if you can see it. I wonder if I can zoom in. Uh, can you zoom in? Let's see. No, you can't. Let me see if I can zoom in. There you go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But I cannot pan. How can you pan this? I cannot pan. Anyways, I'll just pan it. Ah. There. It's version 4.42. If you can see that. 4.42. So it's the new beta version of Krita. I might use another. I might use the lower version because sometimes there are bugs happening. But I like so far. I like the beta version. So let me see if I'll crash or maybe um, have problems with it. Let's see now. I don't have music at the moment, so forgive me if the sound is boring and if you can hear my electric fan. Anyways, oh, I'm sorry, Orkson. Hello, can you hear me now? Others can hear me. I think. Is it too quiet? I'm sorry. I think you need to put up your volume. Hello there. This is Dennis. Hello there, Dennis. Dennis Crisostomo. Dennis is another comic book artist, and he thought of joining me tonight. I wonder why he's awake. Dennis, anong ginagawa mo? What's your project? What's your thoughts on OpenTunes? OpenTunes is heavy for me. OpenTunes is heavy for my computers. I'll give another opinion next time I have an upgrade so I can test it out. But you know, OpenTune is not really a sketch program or an application. It's not a sketch application where you can immediately draw with a pen. So you need to have uh, a better program for sketching because I think OpenTune is not really for sketching. For cleanup, maybe you can use it. Hello, Links. Hello, How Tran. Hello, guys. Hello, Victorian Gano. Who else? Orson, I'm sorry you cannot hear me. Hello there, Blended Planet. How's everything? So you thought of I think you saw my zombie animation. It took me 24 hours just to finish the animation because just few loops of animation and that's it. And the background took me like 6 hours of painting. There are stops there. I didn't draw it in straight sitting. I sometimes stand up and walk around the room, maybe watch TV. Right. There's a question by Links. Uh, what tablet am I using? I'm using right now Cintiq 24 HD. It's a Wacom tablet. It's a 24 inches screen. And it was given to me by my friend. Given, lended to me. So it's a nice gadget. So it's fun to use it. What another question, Bal? Are you going to do digital painting tutorial? Would be great. Yes, I may be doing something. Maybe I'll post a Brody's Ghost um, tutorial, background painting tutorial. We'll see. I'll have a background get screenshot and then maybe give a little notes um, about how to paint the background. So it will be layered like this. If you can see, it's layered and it's gonna have a lot of layers. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Make some anime series. Any idea? you know, making a series is fun, but yeah, making a series itself by one person, it's not easy. Um, making maybe if I thought of something very simple animation, I could do an animation maybe. But doing animation like this is really really fun at the moment. Okay. Before I'm doing it and I have 22 minutes of a 48-minute pilot done and mostly kind of Krita, mostly in Krita, but also some OpenTunes and Blender. Yeah, you can intermix your animation. Uh, that way you won't uh, rely on one program. For example, like everybody's asking about how do I pan my camera. So when I pan my camera, I never use Krita alone just to pan a scene. So when my camera is moving like this, or like on a side by side, or maybe going up and down, um, I use another program. I just draw my canvas. I just draw my entire, like this one. This one is kind of a square. It's kind of a square drawing, and my scene is cut like this height, and then pan it down. That's my plan. So I have to limit my vision and pan it down. You know what I mean? So I use another program to do that. So it's another free software. It's called Hit Film Express. So all you need is an email address and register the program to be able to use it. Although you cannot use it uh, one email or maybe one username for every computer. You know, you need to use multiple email. You need to use multiple email to be able to register the program. So that's it. So that's how I pan my camera. So don't rely on one program to make your animation gorgeous or stunning uh, for the show. You know. Okay. Let's see now. I learned from your video and make some art. Thank you so much. Hey, you're very welcome. Very welcome. Um, looks fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. Eggs to the shake. If devs would be re-implemented in transform tool as a filter, you could simply use Control F and pan or zoom repeated in reliable way. I don't know about that. Okay. Um, how to smooth your animation? Um, if my animation is not professionally drawn uh, like a real animator does, you know, it's not smooth actually. You thought it's smooth, but it's not. Um, it's tricking your mind, but you know, if just this adding frame won't make your animation smooth. Um, there are curves you need to follow in animation. There are curves. There are something you need to do so you can adjust your animation. Don't rely on just straight. If my hand is moving like this, it's smooth. But it's moving like this, it's just stiff uh, angle. It's not believable. So this is 3 frames, and this is 3 frames. Much believable if your animation is on a curve. You know, the wrist is moving away. You know, the wrist is moving away like this instead of it's like a robot if you do that. If you know what I mean. Sorry, I cannot explain things because I'm thinking of the drawing. So, what else? When using your Krita, you need to know the shortcuts because um, it will speed up your drawing. Hey, this is Aaron Mintz. Hey, I've been trying to make a glow effect in Krita, but every time I fail, and tips on how to make glow effect. You know, my glow effect is not really happening inside the drawing, inside the animation. It's not. I use another program to create that effect. If you create a glowing effect, like the eyes if it's glowing, or the thunder, or the lightning is glowing, I'm not going to create the effect uh, in the animation or in the drawing. I'll go to another program and do the compositing. The compositing helps you to do the rest, like the effects of the lightning, um, uh, and all that, and color corrections. Uh, it will help you. It will save you more. It will give you less work when creating animation. Thank you, BSCS. Thank you for the 100K. 100K subscription. Next time, please teach how to draw a body, possible. From Santhouse Kumar. Um, there, let me say, the figure drawing is already there on the internet. It's all over you need a proper keyword to be able to search to search the right tutorial. Um, it's there. You just need to search properly and browse properly, so you know what you're searching. Um, that's why I don't make tutorials about figure drawing, because everybody's doing it. You just need the proper search. And I'm tired of. I'm pretty tired of drawing figures. You know, it's not really. It's not a 24-hour learning. You need more days, more sleeps, more years to be able to draw better. You cannot draw instantly with a perfect anatomy, perfect figure. You can't. Nobody can. You know, you need to practice every day to be able to do uh, your drawing better. But if your mind is quick, you can draw better. You know, but it's not 24-hour learning. It's not like uh, reading a book, knowing the knowledge. It's not like that, because a brain and our brain is like a muscle, and the talent you have is like a muscle. Or like when you're doing exercise, you will not have 24-hour muscle, so you need to draw as many as you want, so you will have um, better drawing. So I love your background, Bear Pro. Thank you. Thank you, Blended Planet. Thank you. It's not really perfect, but it's there. Um, Although it takes a while to finish a painting, and I'm very excited to finish it. I don't want to draw a painting or do a digital painting for animation, because my animation is not perfect, so I need to make my drawing somehow perfect. So there. Where are you from? This is from Animation of Paul. Animation Paul. I'm from Philippines. Um, in Manila, somewhere in Manila. So I'm. If you're wondering if I'm speaking differently, so forgive me. Okay. Is 2D animation good career? From links. Um, at the moment, maybe yes. I think uh, for if you want to create a movie, I don't know, because I never been to industry. But in video games, you'll get more work uh, in animating video games like a 2D animation. Uh, you'll just create sprites and everything to animate. For movies, I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay. Well, Ebren Espanyol. Sorry. Sabi na Pilipino ka eh, kuya eh. Animation of Paul. Yes, I'm a Filipino. For the sake of everyone else here, I'd rather speak English kahit mahirap, even if it's hard. I'd rather speak English so everybody can understand me. Kumusta ka? I'm good. Um, Still busy, trying to be busy, pretending to be busy, and always busy. KK, your favorite anime by Santos Kumar. Well, my favorite anime. I'm an uh, old timer when it comes to anime. The new animes. I don't know much of the titles, but Dragon Pilot is nice. I like the animation and the drawing. So simple. It's not dynamic. The Attack of Titans. I haven't seen it, but I'd love to. I like the old animes. Lupin the Third, the the 3D version. Even though you don't call it anime, but they originated as anime. Hey man, yeah, I love my subscribers, and I'll give them free tutorials sometime soon. By the way, guys, I have a Patreon page, so every day um, I upload animation there, a test animation, an animation you will never see here on YouTube. You will only get it in Patreon for just $1 US dollar. $1 you will get um, an animation freebie. Sometimes you will get a sketch, digital sketch, where you can use. I mean, you can print it out if you want. Um, so far, I have few entries there where you can get the animation. You will see previews of this. You will see previews of animation, a test animation, a test render of my current project. So if you have time, if you have a little extra cash, and for that's for 1 month, for $1 1 month, you'll get lots of stuff, um, almost every day, I think. All right. So what else? Yeah, slam dunk. Where do you think is the best country to go to an animation college? Gosh, I don't know. I'm not really an animator, so I cannot tell. Um, if you go to US, there's a course in Kubert School. I think they specialize animation too, CalArts. There's one, and in Japan, I think they have anime anime course. So you better check that out. You can search the internet if you're curious to get an in college or animation course. But there are lots of courses on the internet. Uh, Animation is included there. You may try to search the internet if you can find one. There are refunds if you don't like it. I'm sure there are refunds. So for if you're gonna ask what's the best, I don't know. I have no clue. How to practice animation like for beginning level, frame by frame practice from Sabarao. Um, I have no idea. Just do your animation. I don't know. For myself, I do my animation. I animate what I see. I animate if it's there's something wrong. I do it again. If there's something weird going on with my animation, um, even though it's very tiring when doing the animation. Um, so when practicing, just draw it. If there's something wrong, do it again. If there's something wrong again, if you really can figure it out what's going on with your drawing, just um, do it yourself. I mean, shoot yourself in a video and then study it and then maybe do a rotoscope so you can understand what's going on there. That's the only way. Okay, it's taking a while for this one. Well, look, a can. It's a can. So what else? Is it video reference? Yeah, you can use a video reference. So you can look over the YouTube, find some good action. If you see a movie, just rewind it and play it and draw it, sketch it, or maybe to practice, uh, uh, make a slow motion of the animation to see what's going on. Just study, do self study. That's the only way. If you can't afford to go to college and do the animation, study for yourself. Rotoscoping. This is for Saba. Rotoscoping is uh, it's not bad as long as it's your video. It's coming from you, and you're not stealing from another movie or something. Uh, if because you need it. Just don't copy or trace it like there's a real. It came from a real person. Stick to um, your stick to your model sheet. So if you have character with skinny legs and skinny body, or maybe a big muscle character, um, stay with your stay with um, your model, your design. There's nothing wrong with rotoscoping. Just don't steal from other scenes. Like, that's what happened to Disney. They're not stealing. They're just using their own materials, so it's not bad. So sometimes they say it's a big thing for an animator. It's shameful, but it's not really, because they have reasons using same animation, like that, like dancing, the dancing scene where you need to where you need to animate same dance step but different characters. It's their material. We cannot stop that, but it's only way to save, because they have budget, if and they save time, you know. Just like in a movie there are scenes where I think um, it was Star Wars, where they use a clip and reuse it again. You know, they never used it. They never used a real texture. Uh, they used photograph texture material and use it as their own. They shot as asphalt or something, or ground, or something like that, and they used it for their movie. It's just something like that. It's not a big deal. Am I drawing from my imagination? For this one, no. Because this one was already drawn by Mark Freely. It was drawn by Mark Freely, and I just colored it. It's not real. I'm gonna show you my Mark Freely scene. Where is it? Mark This scene. If you can see this, that's a Mark Freely scene. If you can look at it. See, there's the tray, and there is the tray. See, it's a it's the same thing. I just traced it and then colored it. So it's not my drawing. I just colored it. So okay. Where are you from? Again, I'm from the Philippines. Okay. Any tips? Drawing professionally. If uh, if you can draw seriously, um, drawing professionally is um, what can I say? Drawing professionally is a serious task. You know, um, you need to uh, show your professionalism by giving your material on time, um, making a drawing better. So that's how I understand professional uh, artist. So to become a professional artist, you need to show that you're better. So it's not a 24-hour learning, but uh, you know if you know your if you receive lots of requests, you know you're already a professional. And if you're in demand, you know you're a professional. So you cannot um, you can't you won't predict it. Hi there, Nitesh. Hi there. Hamza, hello. Hello there. From Turkey. Okay. Pinoy animators lang malakas. Maybe. Everybody's good when it comes to animation. You know Melvin Malone. What's his name? Um, the animator who made the comic book character. Uh, I like his animation. It's intriguing. What brushes in Krita for coloring line art do you use? I don't know. I'm using when I color, I set up my hold on. I pick up an existing. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. I pick up an existing pen. Okay. I pick up a pen like this, and then I set up the um, the pen right here. And then I save it. There's a save button here where you can save your pen or maybe rename it. You just click this button here. There's a button here. You can save it and rename it. Then you can save it. Mine is already set up in a folder. There's a folder there, and I group them in my tools. I rename it as my tools. So whenever I save a new pen, I put it in my folder so I won't get lost. If I view this entire brushes, I'll have these. It's lots of brush, so I never touch other brushes there. So I just use them. So if you have some brushes in Krita, just pick a certain brush or you like to use and then tweak it. Just tweak it here. You have check boxes, and then when you turn on the check boxes, there will be another check boxes within the check boxes. Then you arrange the slide. You can use that according to your preference. So there. Sometimes I just leave it. You know. And the slider here, there's a slider up here, so you can do that if you want to resize or change the opacity and everything else. There. That's it. That's how I change my brushes. Whoop, 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 whoop. Tools. There you go. Um, zoom in. Okay, my wife said zoom in. There, I did it. What else? Can I animate with an app on tablet? Uh, it's from Harry M. Anybody can answer that. I can animate with that app on it. Yeah, I think so. I think I got your question. Um, there's a if you have higher resolution of tablet, like the the least resolution you can use for uh, for example an Android phone. I think it's only available in Android. Um, the least you can use the resolution will be 1920 by 12 1080 pixels resolution. Um, so you will be able to use it using Android phone. But I think there are some bugs going on with the Android at the moment, but you can still use it. If you have, I think you have a tablet that is, for example, maybe uh, Samsung Galaxy Tab. I think that you can use Galaxy Tab for uh, this program. I think in Krita website they have um, an application where you can download the version for Android phones. Okay, I hope I answered that. For iPad, I have Procreate or some other app. Yes, you don't need Krita if you have uh, other applications for iPad where you can do some animation. So if you have other questions, just give it a shot. Alright.
Mali.
Is it too small? I'll just put the camera closer so you can see. I think it's there. How's that? Good, 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 good. So, what else? Hi, Ciara. How are you doing? Welcome for the live, for our living. That's what my daughter say. I'm gonna live. I'm gonna do living. Welcome to the show. If it's a show, consider it a show. So if you have question regarding drawing, animation, or I'm not really a better advisor in animation, so I'll give you my best advice, especially in drawing. Hi, K-pop Korean lover. Oh, K-pop. Everybody's into K-pop lately. Is there a difference between pen tablet and pen display tablet while drawing? Yes, the difference is pen display is like this. What I'm using right now, pen display is like this. Um, the other tablet is just like a pad where you can look at the pad while drawing, but you're looking at your other monitor. So you have your pad, uh, your eyes are in the monitor, but your hand is on the tablet. So that's the difference. The big advantage for pen display is you can draw directly on the screen where while the pen tablet is drawing on a pad while looking at the screen. I hope I explained that well, but you know, it's they have their advantages and disadvantages. You know, in an animation company, there are animation companies that are using uh, they are using pen tablet because sometimes you know your hand is on the way and sometimes oops I missed it and I have to do it again rather than you're just looking at the screen and the cursor and nothing's blocking the view when you render. Like me, sometimes I miss something and I saw it and I have to do it again. I have to go back and see what's wrong. Sometimes I miss um, there are tiny details that I miss coloring, so I have to go back and re-render the animation. Sometimes it happens. So yeah, they have their advantages. So other animation studios they use um, graphic tablets instead of just display tablet. But you know, it's your choice if you choose graphics tablet or pen display. I only have pen tablet. Should I buy display tablet? Um, no one's stopping. If you can afford to buy a pen display, you can buy pen display. Um, if you're in a budget, well, for a while, you need to save up if you want to, and then you buy it later. Pen displays now, they have bigger competitions. You have XP Pen, they're better, they're good. Wacom, of course, they're the best out there because they've been in the industry for a while. Yueon is on the second level, I think. They're the second top uh, seller of tablets, and so it's your choice. If you can afford to get a tablet, then why not? So, for those who are just logged in, who just tuned in for the live, you can go to my Patreon. And there's a $1 $1 subscription every month. You'll get you pay $1 to get almost every day update of current project I'm working on, including Brody's Ghost, this one, this one, and some practice animation I'm doing. You'll get the Krita file. You'll get an MPEG, MP4 files, sketches, studies, anything that I can think of to draw, exercises, uh, everything, sketches, you know, you'll get it. You'll get my files. And sometimes it's good for me because I need to save up my space. I need to upload it somewhere, so I'll just upload it in a uh, blog type uh, application. Okay. Ano po budget pen display can you recommend for beginners? From Mano. What will be the budget pen? The cheapest right now, I think there's Gaumon. I think one of the cheapest. Gaumon and Vake. Vake tablet. They're cheap. You can get them. Although some display tablets still don't have um, I mean they still have charger for their pen. You know their pen. You need to charge it for once it's drained. So but it's a nice it's a nice gadget for artists, for beginners. I use XP Pen Digital Artist 15 inches and I have been very happy with it. 350. Yes, US in Amazon I think. Yes, XP Pen is nice. They're the so far the closest pen pressure for the Wacom is XP Pen. I don't know with other display tablets, so I need to know uh, if they're close to Wacom or not. For everyone who's in who's in the business of display tablet, you can contact me so that I can make a review about your product. But I have slower computer, so sometimes I have problem. Um, I have problem with my display with my computer. My computer slows down. Uh, I need a better computer, you know. Thank you, from Mano. Thank you then. Uh, wait, are you Filipino? Yes, Filipino, 100%. Walang labis, walang kulang. But I have to speak English so that everyone can understand me. Sometimes there are Indians from India. They're contacting me and asking for animation, if I can do animation for them. Some of them are from Brazil, others from Russia. They send me personal email, and it's nice rather than asking me directly on on the comments. I cannot answer you there, so by professional, I answer through email. But I'm not a professional, so I'd rather not answer it. Hi everybody, greetings from Colombia. Hello there, Luis Gabriel Lopero. Hello there. How can you draw with that circle hovering? That would put me off. What circle? What are you talking about? I don't know. This circle. This circle. This circle is the size of your brush. So I need to see the circle so I know the size of my brush, if that's what you mean. So if I don't have it, I don't know what the size of my brush. I wish Krita has a cursor options where you can just use. I don't know if you let's see if we can change my cursor in the settings. I'm sure there's no cursor for that one. I don't know where to find it. There's no cursor thing. I cannot tell. Anyways. How did you turn that on? So, the circle. I don't know. It's just there. That's the default, I think. I have no idea. Is it invisible for everybody in the other versions? I really don't know. I have no idea. It's just there. Is there something wrong with my pen? I don't know. Sometimes Krita brush gives a ripple effect in line art. How to avoid that? Okay, if you have line art, you need to create that line art on another layer. So, for example, let's make an example. Let's say this. So, if you have a drawing, let's create a new file. Yeah. If you have a drawing, you need to create a layer. For example, I have layers here. These are my default. If you don't have layers, you need to create another layer. So let's remove this layers here. So if you have flat layer, a single layer, let me just remove it. Okay. Yeah. You can see now, right? If you have just a single layer and then you created a line art, and you color it, of course, you color it different colors, it will color over your line art, right? You need to create another layer. Then let's remove that. Oops. Okay. You need to create another layer and draw your drawing on another layer. So when you color it, for example, you draw a circle. Wait, let's make it black. You draw a circle and then you want to color that circle. You create another layer below it. Let's create another layer below it. Let's drag it down here. And then you start coloring. For example, we're going to use a brush. Let's make a bigger brush. Use a red color. Wait a minute, it's not working. That's my red. There you go. So when you color outside, it won't smudge, right? It won't smudge. So you color it like so, right? And then you fill it. Then you have filled color for that. So your line art is protected because it's separated on another layer. You need to lock it if you want. So you won't be able. See, I'll have this symbol that is not allowed when I select the layer here to color. It won't be able to color it. So I need to go back here so that I know I'm coloring the correct layer. You can color code your layer by right clicking. You're gonna right click and then color code your layer. If it's on line art, you need to change the color to blue. So your color will be blue. And then this will be yellow if you want to color it. You want to start coloring the layer in, you know, color coded. So that's it. Then you create a shadow. For my shadow, so if I made the color for uh, my drawing, I'll make a clipping mask. By using clipping mask, you need to right click. If you can do this by right clicking, then group, there's a group here. Let me show you. Let me zoom in. I'm not sure if we can zoom in. Let's put up this. Okay. Right click and then there is a group layer. See, there's a group layer. Can you see that? There's a group layer. And then use the quick clipping group or Control Shift G. Click that, and then automatically will the layer will be grouped in a folder. Okay, and above your color layer will be the clipping mask. The clipping mask is like, it has a symbol there. You need to turn it on. This is off and this is on. Okay, so if it's off and then you color it, let's say you color it like this, and you're all over the place or outside that outline, you will see that the overlapping colors. But if you turn it on, it will disappear. It means the color under it, this one, the color under it is protecting the, it's the, how do you call it? The protector of anything the clipping mask made. It's really hard to explain, that. If you know what I mean. So if it's on, you will able to see it. So if it's off, if it's off, you'll be able to see it. If it's on, it's protected. I hope I explained that well. Anyways, so that's it. Let's. There you go. Wait a minute. No. Near. Yeah. There you go. Anyways, that's it. No. Okay, let's go back to coloring. Okay. Question. Hello Vic, welcome back. Is that a UN or XP pen tablet? No, this is a Wacom 24 HD. I have an XP pen, which is smaller versions, like 15 inches. I have a 19 inches Yueon, the version 1. And I have some other tablets here that I already posted uh, here on YouTube, a review. Okay, you can also do this in. Okay. Anyway, I think we are already in an hour of live chatting or live broadcasting. I'd like to thank everyone. Sorry for those who just logged in. Maybe next time I'll make another live video to show you guys my project and join in my Patreon. I have lots to show there, and I want to show everyone what I'm working on, and it's fun to see. It's fun to share exercises so that you will know what I'm doing. So, and also if you have questions there, you can message me. I can personally answer some questions in Patreon. It's patreon.com/edtadeo. You can go there and for just $1 a month, $1 a month, um, you can register. Okay, I think that's all for now. And thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much, everyone. Everyone, thank you very much. Um, I hope we can do this for 2 hours, but it's pretty late here in Philippines. Pretty late, so we need to say goodbye. Okay, and thank you for joining, and I'll see you next time. All right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, bye for now. See you. Take care of yourself. Bye, guys.